guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to create a Valentine's Day nighttime glam makeup tutorial. So what I did was more of like a pink cut crease, as you can see, and it's all matte and glossy lips. So if you want to see how I recreated this makeup tutorial, make sure to keep watching. So I already have my eyebrows filled in. The product that I used was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and mine is in the color Ebony, so go ahead and fill your eyebrows in if you need to. Now I'm going to be applying a primer to my eye, and this one is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. And just apply it all over your eye, all the way to the brow bone. Now you can use your finger to blend it out, but I'm going to be using this Luxie 2-in-1 concealer brush. And I like this brush because it's precise and it gets right into the corner of my eye and all the way up to my eyebrow. Okay, now we're going to set our primer with an eyeshadow. You can use any nude eyeshadow. I like to use this one right here from the Revealed 3 palette. And this is going to brighten everything up and also set the primer just so it makes every eyeshadow way easier to blend. So go ahead and do that. And this is the Sedona Lace 305 brush, and it's like a flat shader brush like this. Now starting with the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my Shani Cosmetics, I believe it was the Neon palette, or it was called that, but I'll list the name somewhere on here. So the color I'm going to be using as my transition shade is going to be this peachy color we have right here from the Shani Cosmetics palette. And grabbing my Morphe M505 brush, I'm going to grab a little bit of that and go ahead and blend that right above my crease. Now at the very corner, we kind of want to create like a V, connecting the lower lash line right here. Don't go past it though, just kind of create like a little V while you're smoking it out. Now there's like this berry tone, I believe, you see right there. And this one, using the same brush, I'm going to go right underneath that transition shade. Try not to touch the lid space. So this basically is creating like an ombre effect, just so it isn't one eyeshadow, which will make it a lot harder to blend. Okay, now we're gonna clean up in case you got any eyeshadow on the lid. We're gonna clean that up. And I'm gonna take my Morphe G20 flat brush. It already has some of the product on it, but it's a flat, dense brush. And I have a NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Milk, and this is just pure white eyeshadow pencil, or like a crayon kind of thing. I'm gonna get a little bit of product on there, and then we're going to clean the lid space, not going past that very corner of your eye. And now the reason why we're doing this is because I like to make the colors pop of the eyeshadows, so with the white it is going to make the colors appear more vibrant on your eyelid. So now I'm going to be taking this pink right here, and you can use a brush, but I personally like to use my finger. Go ahead and grab this berry tone once again, and with the same Morphe M505 brush, we're gonna lightly start blending it out on the corners going in. Again, don't forget to keep that V shape on the outside. Now a lot of people use their own techniques when creating like cut creases. I like to start out with an angled brush like this. This one is the e.l.f. defining eye brush. It's just an angled, and I can really get in the corner of my eye like that. I'm going to be mixing some colors, so grabbing a color similar to this one in the Revealed 3 palette, I have, where is it? Oh, this purple right here. And I'm going to be mixing it in with that same berry shade that we used earlier. And start out slowly because, again, if you deposit too much product, it's a lot harder to blend. So with the light hand, slowly start carving out your crease. Now to clean up where the brow bone is right here, I'm going to be taking the same flat shader brush earlier, the Sedona 305, and pick up the highlighter that you like. Taking this one right here, we're going to go ham on the highlighter. So this is also great to clean up any harsh lines, any eyeshadow that you accidentally applied. Now that we have sort of a shape going on there, I like to line my eyes. This one's my favorite liner, the NYC liquid liner in black. So go ahead and line your eyes. Now that we have our liner done, we can kind of start seeing where we should start deepening the crease up. For now, we're going to be using this berry and the purple on the revealed palette. Now this is where a little thin brush like this comes in handy. This, we're going to mix the berry and some matte black and start defining that very edge right there. And blend out the edges like always. Okay, so next we're gonna clean up the under eye area using some concealer. Of course, my favorites are the 25 Medium Fit Me Concealer. This is by Maybelline. Now to brighten a little bit more, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin concealer in, what is this, 20 Light, and it's way lighter than my skin tone, but it's great for highlighting. So. Now with a damp makeup blender, this one's the Real Techniques one, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Now you want to quickly set your under eye just so it doesn't crease. And the powder I'm going to be using is this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and it's translucent. And with my e.l.f. small tapered brush, I'm going to go ahead and apply it. Now we're going to finish our under eye makeup. So taking a pencil brush, this one is the Sedona Lace 904. I'm going to take this berry shade right here and very lightly apply it to my under eye, starting from the corner. You don't want to get anywhere near right here because we're going to be applying a different shade. So stop probably like right here in the middle. Now either with your finger or a brush, I'm going to take a light pink shade from the palette. Make sure that it's lighter than the one that you put on your lid. And I'm going to be applying it to the tear duct right here and a little bit right there where we stop, just to blend this little area out right there. Now let's apply some mascara to the top and bottom lashes. And the mascara that I'm using is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. After applying our mascara, we're going to apply some lashes. And these are the 523 Cara lashes. Alright, so now that we're done with our eyes, we can finally get on to the rest of our face. Okay, so I already had applied my foundation before I did my eyes, and the one that I used was this Revlon Color Stay foundation in Golden Caramel. And I applied it with this Morphe G6 brush, and then I set it with my Stay Matte powder by Rimmel. Now, to bronze my face, I've been liking the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Bikini Contest, and it looks like this. It has a bit of a sheen to it, barely noticeable, but I really like it. And I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques, I believe this is the powder brush, and slowly start bronzing my face. So now that we're all bronzed up, I'm gonna start carving out my cheeks and contouring them. So I'm gonna be using this little kit that I picked up from the drugstore, and it's City Colors Contour Effects on the Go. So it has, let me show you. It has 2 highlights, different kinds of bronzers, so that's pretty cool. So the one I'm gonna be grabbing to start contouring are mixing these 2 right here. And by the way, the brush that I was using, it's the Luxie 504 large angled brush. And now we're going to bronze up our forehead a little bit just so it's balanced out. Now for kind of defining the contour a little bit more, taking these 2, this one right here and this one right here. So today I'm going to be mixing 2 highlights together. The first one is this e.l.f. Baked Blush, but I really like it because it actually looks like a highlight, but it's more of a rose gold with some coral bits in it. And this one's called Pinktastic. And the second one is Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics. I'm going to start out by wetting my brush like this with water. You can use Fix Plus or even eye drops. But this is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, but I find it perfect for the tops of my cheekbones and for highlighting. And the reason why I wet my brush is that whenever you go in with the dry brush to something with more of a glitter, it'll kind of chunk up a little bit on your skin, and whenever you wet a brush, simply slide your brush across the product and then it'll give you a nice sheen opposed to dusty glitter pieces, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna grab some of this and apply it to my cheekbones. Okay, now with Champagne Pop, I'm also going to be adding highlight to the rest of my face. Now for blush, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. complexion brush, and the blush I'll be using this Studio Makeup blush in Wildflower. Now I like to set my makeup before doing my lips. The setting spray I'll be using is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Now for my lips, I'm going to keep it super simple just because of my eyes. So I'm going to get my ColourPop Lippy Stick in Lumiere and apply it to my lips. And then top it off with NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. Like this. I'm just adding a little bit of shine just because our eyes are matte. Alright guys, so hope you enjoyed this Valentine's Day nighttime glam makeup tutorial and hope you can recreate it for your Valentine's date on the 14th. So if you like this video, make sure to go follow me on Facebook and on Instagram and check my other videos out on meekospark.com. Bye!